positive. Yes, there are so many things out there that are unsettling. And yes, there are so many things out there that can make you go into the fear zone. But we have also choices. We can also dedicate ourselves to the positive side of things. And if and when you do that, then you strengthen that whom you are because you are locating the energy that is you onto the positive side that is you as well. So, therefore, strengthening the core of you and starting to shine that outward. And when you shine that outward, you become stronger, and those around you by proxy become stronger too. Yes, it is. It's, this is true. This is even scientifically proven. We have got a thyroidic field, which is something that shines outwardly from your heart. Yes, and it's incredibly strong. Yes, it's incredibly powerful, and that's why love is one of the most powerful resonances there is. Yes. So when you start shining outwardly that love, that power, that is you, yes, and truly embrace that, then yes, indeed, you are going to affect others in a positive way. Yay! Thank you, Maest. And that is very important. That is incredibly important. Is to shine it outward. Shine, shine. Um, it out because you are incredibly powerful people. You are amazing, powerful beings. And stand in the power of that whom you are. Don't give the power away. Stand in the true power of whom we are. And sometimes it's easier almost just to follow the narrative and to take it in by the spoonful. Yes. And you listen to it and you do not engage with your heart. You're just listening to the narrative. And the narrative is covering you with negativity. And that covering of negativity, what it does is it shrinks that amazing, beautiful thyroidic field that should be growing outward, yeah, but it shrinks it and it becomes smaller and smaller, and you can hardly breathe. Yes, you can hardly breathe because it's not because you're ill, but it's because your thyroidic field has become so little, so shrunken out of fear, out of all the lower, you have fear and giving up feelings and giving in feelings and hatred and all of those feelings. Yes, so you become compressed instead of expanding. You become compressed, and when you become like that, you don't help yourself and you don't help others, and that's very simple, very, very um, much proven. So yes, it's not a hippie chick uh, theory. Definitely not a hippie chick theory. It is a scientifically proven thing. Yes, so they can actually measure your thyroidic field when you are standing in that amazing, beautiful power that is you. Yes, so indeed, yes, shine, shine, shine outward. Be compassion. Be joy. Be love. Be you. You are a unique shard of the divine. You are all that and so much more because you are all possibilities as long as you allow yourself to be. Be. Just be. Hmm? And, allow the child within you to play a little, to have joy a little, just to be still a little. Yes, just sit in the garden, close your eyes, listen to the birds, feel the wind caress your cheeks. Feel the sunshine warm your cheeks up. Uh, Play with the sun rays that come in through your closed eyes and see the different tonalities that it creates. Um, so, yes, just be that beautiful, beautiful being that is you. Yes, because the beautiful being that is you is all possibilities. And yes, yes, we have positives and negatives. Yes, we have many positives and many negatives. Probably more positives than negatives, even though it may not look like it. Although uh, probably the negatives have shown to have more power, but it's not necessarily true. Um, Not everything that shines is gold. Yes. Hmm? Yes. So, and there is fool's gold as well. So don't let yourself be fooled, yes? Truly don't let yourself be fooled. And be the child within and actually be kind to you. Be kind to you. Kindness to self is so, so important. Look after yourself, be kind to you. And then you start shining outward. You truly do, you know. And yes, you have to do sometimes that what people call shadow work and things like that. But you don't have to go deep. You don't have to traumatize yourself. Yes, it's not about reliving again and again and again as a trauma. You know what trauma is. Yes, just acknowledge it. Yes, acknowledge it, and you can say to the you that went through that trauma, whatever age it was. Yes, you can say it's okay. It's okay. You are loved. It's okay. It's okay. You are wonderful. It's okay. You are a unique shard of the divine. It's okay. Because you can always change things from the PowerPoint of the now. Because now is truly all we have. And now is always here. And yes, some people will say to me, well, but Liz, Lizzie, um, this, that, and the other happened in the past, and it is affecting me. And yes, it can. The past is in the past, and it can affect us because we allow it. Yes, it's our minds. Our mind is in a closed circle going ruminating a bit like a cow. We ruminate on this certain problem, and we don't let go. And we don't forgive ourselves, we don't forgive others, and we seem to sometimes get stuck in this past problem, but it still is a past problem. Yes, it still is a past problem. You can let go. You can truly let go because you are the PowerPoint of you. You are the one who can say to you, okay, I've had enough of that. I have had enough of that, and I'm not going to ruminate on that anymore. And sometimes you think you have done that. And you go through a few years without ruminating, and then suddenly you stumble on a bit of grass that you just spat out. And you find yourself ruminating again. Don't get cross. Don't get cross with yourself. Don't get cross with the situation, those who were involved in. Um, don't get crossed. Just acknowledge it. Yes. Don't compartmentalize it. Don't shelf it. Don't hide it under the carpet. Um, Acknowledge it. Yes. Yes, this is what happened. But it happened. It's there. It's happened. And it may have been hurtful. It may have been something joyful. It may be a bit of both. It may be that you feel very hard on it can be a variety of things. Okay. But it's still in the past. Yes. Oh, but I've got a scar that shows me every time I look at the scar. Well, you can look at the scar from two different kind of prisms. The poor me, oh, look at this car and it was bad and it was all bad and it is bad and I still have this car. Or you can look at this car from, look, this is my survival scar. I went through this, but I beat it. I'm here now. I'm amazing. I survived it. I am a warrior of light. Yeah. And I beat that. And against all odds, I'm still here. Against all odds, I am still here. Can you hear that? And then when you acknowledge that, you are being kind to yourself too. And you embrace that child, that teenager, even that grown up that is within you that has been through hurt. And you embrace the happening and you learn from it yet again. Because sometimes when it resurfaces, it's possibly because you may still need to deal with something that you didn't deal with and you thought you had done so. Yes, you may have dealt with some and compartmentalized the rest, or shoved it under the carpet, or thought you actually dealt with it. But sometimes we think we dealt with it, but there's something there, and that little something there comes at us sometimes in the least expected time. And it jumps at us like a hurdle. It jumps at us. It puts itself in front of us to try our resolve. How strong are you? What have you learned so far? Where are you going? Who are you? And you stand strong and you say, I am a divine shard, a unique shard of the divine. Yeah, a divine shard of oneness. And even if you fall, when that hurdle suddenly appears, get up and laugh. You say, wow, wow, that was quick. I didn't see it coming. And you get up. I mean, remember when you were like at school and you were doing some races, and sometimes you fall, but you get up and you get up and you're still hurting, but you keep running. It doesn't matter. You keep running because you want to still, regardless, you want to either get there in a good place or still finish, and you keep on running. And the same here. We keep on doing, we keep on living, we keep on being, we keep on learning. Because learning, that is what we do here. We are not the body, although the body is part of whom we are. We are soul. We are the soul. We are the spirit. We are spirit soul on a journey of knowledge and love. Right here, right now. Having a moment in a body. And in this moment in the body, we experience and we learn touch, smell, sight, um, taste, a variety of things, yes? Because our body is a most beautiful, most amazing tool given to us by oneness, by the Creator. And it is truly amazing and it should be honored as such. Yes? So it is truly amazing because when I say we are spirit soul, having but a moment right here, right now in this body, I'm not saying that the body is not important. The body is incredibly important because you are here for a reason of experiencing part of whom you are, the part that can only experience it if it is here. Yes? How can you experience snow? Yes. If you don't touch it, if you don't um, pick it up and make a snowball, Yes? If you watch the snow only on TV, for example, you at least have seen it, but you have not experienced it. So you have only seen it, yes? So to experience snow, you go to this most amazing cold place where it snows a lot, and then you wake up one morning and everything is absolutely covered in snow. And if you come from a hot place and you're in that place where everything is suddenly covered in snow in the morning, then you are like a kid, like, wow. And you open the windows and you look outside, and this sense of happiness and joy and mischievousness happens within you. It lights your soul up. So then you want to go out, you want to experience it. Yes, your soul, your spirit is moving, is putting love in motion inside of your body. And you go out there. And if you have anyone in the house with you, you want them to go out there with you. So you open the door and you step outside. And you can smell it. The outside is different, and the temperature is different. And there's this crispiness about it. And you can hear your footsteps in the snow. One way of experiencing. And then you can, with your hand, you touch it and you feel the cold. Yes. And you feel the softness of the snow. And you pick it up and you start compressing it. So you understand the compression that can happen. So you are learning about the snow. And someone else that came out with you uh, probably, possibly, already knew about it and was quicker about it and compress it into a snowball and throws it at you. And you hear this laughter and feel this boink, poof, and this amazing great big snowball breaks up all over your face or all over your head. And you laugh and you return the favor. And next thing you know, the child within you, the joy within you, the spark within you, that is everything that is you experiencing is active. It is in motion. You are love in motion. And at that moment in time, you are doing right exactly what you come here to do. Experience laughter, joy, the touch, the smell, all the feelings, the amazingness of being, the amazingness of being alive in the body given to you for experiencing. So it is very important, the whole body thing, yes? So the body, the spirit, the soul, all of it is important in conjunction, but you are not the body. You come to body to experience all of those beautiful, amazing things, yes? But you are the spirit and soul, spirit, soul, eternal, on this most beautiful journey, yes? So, then you have fun with the snow. And the same goes for wherever you go in the world, wherever you are in the world. Even when it's a simple sitting down outside in your garden, and you're sitting down outside in your garden. It could be a rainy day, and you experience the rain. You experience the smells that come with the rain when it hits the earth, and it brings out these earthy smells. You experience when it starts to rain. You're sitting down before it rains. You experience one drop here and one drop there. You experience the atmospheric changes. And then as the rain falls, you experience all the senses that come with the rain and all the smells and all the beauty that lies within it. And you can experience much more with the rain as well. You can experience thunder, you can experience many other things. But that is one of the things that we come here to do. So don't forget that we come here not to just experience fear. Fear is something that actually um, yes, it's okay to experience fear, but it's not okay to revel in it because it really lowers our vibration, and it is and can be used to keep us on a very low vibrational ratio, and that low vibrational ratio um, keeps you away, keeps you away from shining outward that beautiful resonance that is you. Because you are a unique shard of the divine. You are that, yes. And you can choose not to live in fear. You can choose to become the creator of what surrounds you. And you may say then, well, that is not true, Lizzie. I did not choose everything that is happening. To a certain extent, yes, and to a certain extent, no. We, as a unique shard of the divine, the unique shard is the being that is you, yeah, the being that is me, yeah, the one singularity that is the drop of water, yes. So that unique shard of the divine is a creator. Yes, it creates a variety of things. But we also have the collective experience. So, one drop of water, for example, yes, does not produce a flood. Many drops of water can create a puddle, but a torrential rain that doesn't stop creates a movement of water that is hard to stop. Yes. That creates lakes, that creates rivers, that moves things. Yes. And we are all of that. Yes. But we are beautiful. We can create for the betterment of the mankind, humankind. We can be destructive too. So to a certain extent, when we create without knowledge, without knowing ourselves, without knowing whom we are, then we can create in a destructive way because we have no knowledge of this sometimes. And we are just wishing, just, wishing bad to this person and the other, not realizing the butterfly effect that it creates. Yes, this is why it is so important, the comprehension of everything that I am explaining, because there is a butterfly effect. There is the one person and the many people. And when many people want the same thing, when many people want the betterment of the human beings that we are, when many people want health, wealth, peace, love, harmony, joy, and they want that, but truly want that from the heart mind coherence, and they really dedicate themselves to actually bringing that into fruition, into existence, into manifestation, then we can actually create something better. But when we create from the not knowing, then we create chaotically. We wish other people bad just because we think they are bad. We think we can create better by wishing bad things, by holding bad thoughts, by um, hatred, by fear, by many of the lower manifestational, creational vibration. So it is good to be able to comprehend all of this. So then we take power and stand in the power of whom we are. Beautiful, amazing shards of unique shards of the divine. We are the drop of water, but we are also the unstoppable ocean. And the ocean is unstoppable. It is beautiful. It is powerful. It is full of creation. Yes? And we can be that. Coming from the heart mind coherence, coming out of love, coming from that, what is true, unique, most beautiful, divine love. It is what we are. So it is important to comprehend this. It is important to not only to comprehend this, but also to know thyself. Because to comprehend all this, you also have to comprehend who you are, to know whom you are. So how do you know who you are? If you continuously look outside of you, if you continuously only look outside of you to what is wrong outside of you, to create and to be amazing creational beings, you have to know thyself. You have to go within. You have to comprehend that whom you are and know that whom you are. And to do that, you meditate. And to do that, you do grounding. And to do that, you do prayer. And to do that, you use honesty to yourself about yourself, which sometimes can be very difficult due to the many layers of conditioning that we harbor from the moment we are born. But we are so beautiful. And when we know ourselves, we truly can shine outward and we truly can change this most beautiful, amazing world in the most beautiful, amazing way and very fast indeed. We can heal water. Look at Emoto's uh, experiments with water, how he and other people spoke and sent feelings to water and creating this most amazing, some beautiful, some more ugly because hate word was spoken to it. Yes, so he created and shown that the water retained all those memories and it became different, but also those same different specks of water, yes, could be changed and healed. So the ones that were spoken hatred to could be healed by spoken words of compassion, words of love, words of joy, words of healing towards it. So it can be reversed. Know that you are such beautiful, amazing, powerful human beings out there. All of you, every single one of you, you, me, we are the ocean. You are so beautiful. I just wish you could see yourself. So say, well, okay, but I've done this and I've done that. And I may not deserve. No, put that aside. You've done this, you've done that. Once you become consciously aware of that whom you are, once you become consciously aware that you are a unique shard of the divine, and that now is all you have, and now is always here. It also means that now you can embrace that whom you are because you became aware of whom you are. You start to know who you are. And also means that you have the power to change things now. It doesn't matter if 2 or 3 minutes or an hour ago or a year ago you were not aware. It doesn't matter. It matters only what you do now. You can change. You can be that whom you are, all possibilities. You can go within and start the meditation. You can go within and start to pray. You can go within and start the healing process and the knowing thyself, which is so important. The comprehension of that whom you are is so important. Beautiful, amazing beings of love. That is you, me, we. We are this amazing, beautiful drop of water. We are the rainfall that creates a puddle, then a river. And together we flow with joy in a gentle motion. And then we become the rapids. And then the waterfall. And all join together in the most beautiful ocean of divine love. When you comprehend that, when you feel that within your heart, when you feel that in your soul, when you feel that with your soul, with your spirit, with your heart, with every single cell of your body, then that is called a first step to knowing. That is called a first step of knowing whom you are. That is a first step towards enlightenment. Yes, I say a first step because we are babies, yes, and because we are spirit soul eternal on a journey. Time does not matter when you are in spirit soul. Yes, here it matters because you have X amount of time, so you come and you learn and experience in that X amount of time. So it is actually important for us to comprehend that. It's important for us to embrace that whom we are, be kind, be compassionate, be loving, be joyful, be loving with each other, with yourself, towards one another, to the planet, to everything that there is. We are spirit soul in motion. Yes, in motion. And that motion, yes, never stops. Yes, that is to be always in movement of learning, of comprehension, of experiencing, of beingness. And that's so beautiful. That is truly beautiful. Yes. And when I speak about you, me, we, I am not letting anything out. I'm speaking about plant life, animal life, water, earth, fire, air, all the elements, everything. Yes, because everything is an element of life. Everything has got different levels of existence, yes, but all is an element of life in motion, yes. So, why not celebrate today that whom you are? Why not celebrate every day that whom you are? Why not start meditating, start praying, start doing both or one of them, if that is whatever you prefer. Some people don't feel very comfortable with praying. Some people don't feel very comfortable with meditation. Um, some people are comfortable with both. You can do both. You can do one or the other. You can just sit somewhere quiet and listen to the birds. That is a form of meditation. You can just go for a walk, just on your own. Go for a lovely walk, um, and listen to the birds. Listen to the birds sing, to the gentle breeze. If there's water, you listen to the water, and they all speak to you when you are doing that nature walk. The rustle of the leaves, the nature speaks to you and conveys a message of life, conveys a message that is ancient. And it conveys a message that when you truly listen, you know you're not apart from it, but that you are and always have been part of it. You are in communion with it. We are all part of this most beautiful tapestry of life. It has got many layers, many beautiful tonalities that creates this most beautiful tapestry of life. Together, we do a most beautiful cosmic dance. And monkey is just written down, or just set out positive intentions. Absolutely. Positive intentions. Yes. But do it always. Because whenever we just throw out hatred, throw out fear, and live with it within us, it consumes us, it consumes everything around us. Yes, beautiful monkey. Set out positive intentions. Absolutely. Thank you, Pat Rabbit. Uh, all of this, it doesn't matter where you are, whether you know me, whether I know you, how far away you live from me, whether we are human beings or uh, cats or dogs or monkeys or rabbits or trees or plant life, everything is intricately woven into this most beautiful tapestry of life. Nothing is left outside because it is all part of this beautiful cosmic dance that we are all doing every second, every moment of our lives. So if we are doing that, why not indeed put out a positive intention? Why not indeed try and get to know whom you are and be kind to that being? Yes. Try and Understand that we are all, try and comprehend, not understand, try and comprehend that we are all learning, we are all flowing, we are all but children, regardless of our age, having a beautiful, wonderful experience right here, right now, in this beautiful body. Yes, and in this beautiful planet that we call home, and is also alive and also part of the tapestry. Yes, it's not separate. Cosmos is not separate. All is one. All is oneness. So, beloved ones, celebrate that whom we are. Celebrate that whom you are, that whom we are. Set out positive intentions. Bring out the love that is you. Bring out the joy of life. You know, when you look at a simple blade of grass, it is simple yet beautiful. It is simple yet full of creational beauty and energy. And the blade of grass is not complicated. It just is. So celebrate that and be the most beautiful beings you came here to be. Yes?